Hey guys, back again with another review, and this time it's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie from 1995, starring Karen Ashley, Johnny Young Bush, Steve Cardenas, Jason David Frank, Amy Jo Johnson, David Yost, Paul Square, and a whole lot of other characters. Now the movie is very cheesy, but it's so much fun, but also so rubbish, if you get what my drift. I remember being a kid and having it on VHS and thinking, wow, this movie is fantastic. Now, this movie is absolutely... We start out with the Power Rangers, Aisha, Adam, Rocky, Tommy, Kimberly and Billy all skydiving out of an airplane and having the fun of their lives. Well, what they don't realise is soon Ivan Ooze is going to be on the loose. And Ivan Ooze wants to take over the world. Who helps him get loose? None other than Rita Repulsa and her husband Zed. That's right, two of the most iconic villains in Power Ranger history. And most of the cheesiest looking as well. I never forget when Zed came into the picture. I was just like, what the hell? They get Ivan Ooze loose. Ivan Ooze then basically decides to play games because the Power Rangers turn up. And they go, what happened? And he's obviously a shapeshifter. Ivan Ooze, not only is he oozy, but he can turn himself into any shape or any body. So he tricks them and then he gets them attacked. And then as things happen, they lose their powers. But he goes and sees Zordon. Now, Zordon's not played by the Zordon in the TV series, which kind of put me off a little bit. And that really annoys me because I really hate when you have a movie and it's a different person to the person in the show. Because the voice was different, the whole interaction was different. I didn't like that. But it was quite funny because Ooze attacks them and then the Power Rangers get back to headquarters and Zordon is laying like this. Well, I'm not laying down, but he's laying with his face like... And they go, Zordon, no! You're like a father to us! Zordon! And Zordon's still alive. And then they hear from the robot. Then they hear Alpha 5 and they find they're still alive. Well, he tells them they need to go to Phaedos in order to find the secret power to help Zordon live and to find their powers. Well, they end up on that island and basically they get training, they meet a mysterious person, and that's where they end up dressed up like ninjas. Ninjas? But the weirdest part of it is they're dressed up as ninjas' colours of the colours they were as the Power Rangers. I mean, none of them are different at all. What the hell's that about? So they basically learn that, and on the way, one of the cool things that I really enjoyed was when Ivan Ooze put Rita Repulsa and Zed into a snow globe and was shaking it. Well, that was really funny, and the movie's so cheesy. One of the things I really didn't like was how they changed Goldar. If you see Goldar in the original series, he looks a lot more menacing than he does in this movie, and I think he looked like this in the future, the series as well. I haven't seen the series in years, but I'm guessing. I'm sure. If you remember, guys, can you tell me down below? Because I think I'm right. Just not sure. Overall, the movie has a lot of action, but it has a lot of Roger Rabbit moments, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, there's a bit where they both kick one of Ooze's men, and his eyes pop like that. Boom! It's very childish, and it's a lot of fun, and you can imagine kids really enjoyed it back then, like I did. I think I was like 6 or 7 at the time, and I really enjoyed it. I found it fun. Now, I think it's just fun retro rubbish, to be honest. If you really enjoyed the series, you'd kind of like this. Another problem I had with the movie itself was the CGI. Now, don't get me wrong, I know it was the 90s, and I remember the 90s was very experimental in the fact that they had this metallic kind of CGI. If you know what I'm talking, if you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, for instance, in Wishmaster, that was kind of like metallic kind of CGI where things would break up. And in this, it's no different. The CGI really puts you off. But at the same time, it is 20 years old now. So you can expect that and kind of expect different things. It's like Jason and the Argonauts. Jason and the Argonauts had great CGI, even though they just moved them bit by bit for it. It was awesome compared to this, and that was so long ago before this movie. We were just getting to the point of the CGI becoming good around what, the 2000s area. So yeah, I accept that. But overall, it was great seeing a lot of the cast from the actual series. Seeing Bulk and Skull was fun. They're always good to see. I love them. They're two of my favourite characters in the original series. One of the things that always got me was I wish Jason had stayed for the movie and the series, because I really liked him, you know. Same with Zach. I really like Zach as well. So watch the film, I'm kind of wishing they were there instead. But that's just me. So overall, the film is a lot of fun. It's very cheesy, really ridiculous at times. Ivan Ooze is fantastic, played by Paul Freeman. Awesome, but very cheesy and very fun. And if you're a child, you'll enjoy it. Or if you're like me and you've got a retro feeling for the film, you'll probably enjoy it, even though there's so much not to enjoy about it now. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and take care. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you.